there, gorgeous! Hope you're having a fabulous day. It is always such a pleasure to see you, and I hope that you are doing well. The product that I have to share with you today is like nothing I have ever seen before, and I had some really intense reservations about it when I first received it, but I wanted to do a thorough review for you here in the event that you've seen it and you've been curious about it and you're just looking for some honest feedback on it. So the product that I'll be showing you is from a company called Neogen Dermology. This is a Korean-based beauty brand, and it's a mascara with no bristles. So it's just a wand. Weird, right? But I have learned not to judge a book by its cover, so I'm showing you everything up close here today, including the application, the wear test, and the removal at the end of the day, and I will let you know if it is indeed all that they say that it is, or if it's one that you should skip. So this is what the mascara looks like up close. It is large and in charge. It reminded me of the Christian Louboutin brand because they make their products usually like this too. So it's very tall. And then when you open it, not a traditional wand, something completely different, no bristles. To me, it looks like a soldering iron. Reminds me of my dad. Good times. The idea behind not having bristles in the brush, though, is that it's supposed to coat every single lash. So we're going to test that out and see if that is indeed true. The only bad thing that I read with this mascara is that it is very difficult to remove. It is waterproof. They say it lasts for 24 hours, but a number of the bad reviews that I read were simply from people who could not take it off. So pray for me. Okay, but first I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I purposefully did not apply any eyeshadow today so that you could see what the mascara does to my lashes up close. And based on pictures and reviews that I was able to find on it, it doesn't look like it really volumizes, it more lengthens and separates. So I'm not going into this with any expectation of thicker lashes, but that's my mindset. I gotta say though, I do like the long handle on here. That was what I liked about the Christian Louboutin products too, is that it's really easy to hold this and apply. Christian Louboutin didn't really impress me from a formula standpoint, but I did like this about their products. So I'll go ahead and apply this, but let me zoom in a little closer here so you can really see it. Hello. Okay, we'll apply it on this eye. Oh, wow. It's a really dark formula. I mean, I wasn't expecting, from what I was reading, a lot of people were saying that the formula was really thin, so I wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented, but goodness, that went on really well, just the first swipe of it. The other thing I read was that you want to allow it to dry in between coats in order to get the best look to it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a very small amount to start and then wait for it to dry before I apply more. So that is the first coat. And I'm gonna leave this eye undone so you can see what it looks like in like a before and after type thing. But right now with just the first coat, that looks pretty doggone good. Okay, pretty much dry at this point. Takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes for it to fully set. So I'll go in with another coat and we'll see what that does. And that's with 2 coats. And what I can tell you that I like about it so far is that it's the first mascara I've ever used where I feel like I can really get in underneath the lashes and coat all the way to the base of the lashes, because that's where I struggle with the most, especially with having blonde eyelashes. I mean, when I'm wearing just mascara and I close my eyes, you can just see the root showing because I really struggle with getting that part filled in. But this was able to get down into it. I mean, look at that. I feel like at this point, if I add another coat, it's going to start looking rather spidery, and it's looking pretty good right now just with the 2 coats that I did apply. So there you can see the dramatic before and after. I mean, it really did do a great job. And this is one that I would be confident wearing all by itself. I think I briefly talked about the dry time with the mascara. It doesn't dry immediately, so there is some time to work with it. Like I said, about 1.5 minutes for it to fully dry, so it is a rather wet formula. When you're applying it to your lower lashes, I will warn you, you want to be a little careful about looking down, sneezing. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. It's like, if I have to sneeze, it's going to be right after I apply my mascara. But yeah, if you do happen to look down or sneeze, it is going to go everywhere all you have to do is wait for it to dry and it just comes right off, so don't worry about that. But wanted to make you aware that it is more of a wet formula than dry. I had fantastic results with it in terms of all-day wear. It did not smudge, it didn't flake, it didn't come off, it didn't smear, and this is what my face looked like at the end of a 10-hour wear day. Absolutely fantastic. It really does hold on to the lashes, and despite there being no volume in the application and it was only length, I was really impressed with how much length I got and the ability to coat every single lash and the base, the root of the lash too, because that is unheard of when it comes to mascaras. At least for me, it's really hard to find a wand that allows you to really get into those areas. Now, as far as removal goes, I had mentioned that I read some reviews on this mascara and how hard it was to remove and how many people struggled with removing it, and they tried micellar water, cleansing balms, a lot of different things. Well, I just resorted to simple coconut oil. That was the very first thing I used to remove this mascara, and it came off instantly. I mean, I did have to work it in a little bit and let it sit on my lashes for about a minute, but it ultimately dissolved the mascara right off, and I had no residue left on the lashes, no crispiness, everything washed away beautifully. So if you try this mascara out, coconut oil, one of the best things you can use for removing makeup, especially stubborn mascara like this one, because it truly does not move. I forgot to mention the price of it. Okay, do not go on Amazon to get it because they're charging like $42 on Amazon for this tube, which I do not feel like is worth it. If you go on their website, it's $33. And I think it's on sale right now at that price. The other great thing that I liked about the mascara is that they sell a refillable tube, so you don't have to go and buy the whole thing for $33 when you run out or you need to replace it. You can simply replace the bottom part here, just the formula itself, for $22, I think. So, I mean, I feel like it's a great mascara, and even though it is on the little high-end, pricier side compared to the drugstore mascaras that we all commonly use, I feel like it's worth it, and I was really happy with it. And it really impressed me more so than I thought that it would. I thought that this was going to be a negative review. If I'm being honest, I really thought I was going to tell you, don't buy this. But I'm really saying, yeah, if it spoke to you and you thought you liked it and it's something you would enjoy, I mean, it's great stuff. So if you've been questioning this mascara or looking for something like it, I hope that you found today's review helpful, and I will try to have it listed and linked for you in the description box below, by the way, if you are interested in getting it for yourself. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch. I enjoyed spending this time with you, and I look forward to seeing you for another video again very soon.